All right. Hello and welcome to another draft of Avatar: The Last Airbender here on Magic Arena. I'm having a lot of fun with the format. We just kind of got crushed with a black-green deck that just didn't have enough things going on in the early game, nor did it have enough in the late game. It's a weird conundrum. I don't know. Hopefully, we can kind of just forget about that and move on to the next one. Opening this pack, we have two different rares. Looking at the uncommons, I like Katara. I haven't played this. It doesn't seem amazing, but it's life. Don't like this. I like Jets. I like the Deserters. I like this guy. I like the Sold Outs. I'm kind of medium on. Vinebender. I've not had a chance to play this yet. And then I like the Warden. So what does Aang do? 3 mana, 2/3 Flash Fly. I like that. And then Airbend a creature or spell. Waterbend 8, transform it into a 5/5. Reach, trample. Well, that's really good. What does Toph do? When it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, return an instant from your graveyard to your hand, and whenever you cast a spell, Earthbend 1. Both of these cards seem really good. I've not played blue-white yet, so that's why I'm going to take Ankh here. He's also the cheaper of the two. Well, admittedly, now I get a double green card, so that's a little awkward. But what else can we take? I've played against this card, and I don't think that's that good. I like an Iroh, but a blue-white card does not lead to an Iroh gameplay, so I could airbend. Airbending lesson. It'll quench you. Okay, how good is this? For each avatar card in your graveyard. Yeah, I think I take this. I think this is a little too overcosted. I think the lesson seems like it's going to be pretty good. What do we got? Okay. Master Piandao feels like he's very hard to beat. An ally, equipment, or lesson, like that gets both of these things already. So probably gonna take that. I don't think this is a good land. Like I imagine it's like you would play it in a two-color deck just fine, but like that's about it. Yeah, I'm kind of down to just kind of jam some mono white slash white blue. Oh, this card I think is going to be one of the top commons in white for sure. Gains of Life and Scries, like that historically has been very good. And Glider Kids actually I think is going to be fairly good too. I'm pretty down on the Sabertooth and the Cyclers in general. I just don't think you have the time to do that, but that is my experience so far. That's a firebending lesson. I like metal bending as well as Azula always lies. And then if you care about lessons, I really like abandoned attachments. At the moment though, I'm just gonna take this. I don't know. Probably a mistake to not take the firebending lesson and then like maybe go white red and just read the signals. I'm gonna just kind of force white blue a little bit. I'll take an Appa. Or at least the Secret Tunnel musicians. For each planes you control. That seems pretty fun. Gather the White Lotus. Make X11s where X is planes you control. Scry 2. I'm mostly mono white. Like this card ends up being make 5/11s or 3/11s is still pretty good. Yip Yip. Probably a decent little combat trick, I'm gonna venture to say, but like I'm gonna take Sokka's Haiku. Like, there's nothing about it that seems bad. I'm gonna take the fan, I think. The white-red land is tempting in case I end up with a like a really good Jeskai, like a Sokka, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see where we what direction we go down in pack two. All right, and I think the consensus agrees that this card isn't astounding, but I don't think it's bad. Wow, you know what? I don't think this is great, but I don't think it's 11th pick bad. I think it's like middle of the pack, whatever. Ooh, we got Wan Shi Tong. We also got a Boomy. So we have two Mythics. That's really good. What does Boomy do? I've played with Wan Shi Tong. He's very good. And notably, I could have gone Toph into Boomy, but whatever. Oh, crazy. Seems very strong. And then this card seems good too. But clearly we're taking Wan Shi Tong and we're just kind of like exploring what else we got in the pack. Oh, we have a rare too. Crazy. Mythic, mythic, rare. Sometimes the packs are crazy. And other times they're like literally nothing. And that's fine if it's like the second or third pick. But opening like that, it's just awful. It's also vindication though, because Sokka's Haiku means we're pretty happy to be taking literally any blue card, especially one of this quality level. Like, it's kind of a question if we're gonna like splash Frang, but with Wan Shi Tong, we're committed. I'm very content. Um, I have a lot of airbending spells. Momo seems like the perfect card for it. I kind of like Path to Redemption. It's got its flaws versus like airbending decks, but it also go wide. But Momo, when you airbend a Momo, you feel pretty good about it. So, all right. Now we've got the option to pick up a Crashing Wave. I think my interaction is on the light end. Like, I do like an Earthbending lesson, but this guy is kind of nice. That said, I also do like Sun Warrior, and I do know that I passed up for a white red land at some point. Uh, you know what? I think I'm gonna be content to just take this. Um, it's probably a fine game ender. And then looking at this now, we've got one, two, three. We got not enough early stuff, but I do like Benevolent River Spirit. I think I like it way more than the Storm and the Kyoshi Warrior. I think it's close with Messenger Hawk, but we'll take the Benevolent River Spirit. 4 mana 3/3 untap target artifact or creature when you attack. Versus a Secret Tunnel that can't be blocked. Secret Tunnel. I'll just take the Cat Owl, I believe. No. I would love a white blue land. Um, I like the farm animal, but I do like Eloquentia quite a bit too. It's been played against me to quite good effect. Like, this is the sort of card that I'm like, prove it. And well, it has proven it quite a bit. Well, I don't like this card. I think the Vigilance does make it pretty good, but I'm already kind of gluttoned up on that kind of a card. I don't think I want one of these. I don't think I also want one of those guys, though, so I'm just going to take the Blasting Jelly. And maybe I end up playing it. Unsure. Grab a Lesson just in case. I don't think I played the second musician, but you never know. Like, my cards are already kind of good quality, and we have a full pack to go, so we'll see what ends up happening. We'll take a land. You know, had I had the white red land and a blue red land, I could easily splash red, but now it's just okay. Can I open another Wan Shi Tong or an Unagi? We'll say. Okay, I think this card is not astounding, but I do not think it's bad. So folks are not playing black. Okay, this card destroyed me. I cannot overstate just how crazy this card was against me. Like, I just was completely walloped with this card. Like, it never attacked once, but it made the 3 mana 2/1 become just insane. You know, 5 mana landfall. Creature gains flying and life. Versus, I like the snowballers. I like a good ETB as well. White Lotus, and then yeah, that's not very good. Accumulated Wisdom. Look at the top three. Put the rest at the bottom. Put each of those cards into your hand. Instead, if there are 3 more lessons. Oh, okay. So that is a good baseline. I don't think I take it though. I think I want. Well, you know, we'll try it out. I don't think it's great though. Oh, the Submersible. This card is really good. Cave of Two Lovers. You make 2 allies, which is on theme. Get a mountain or cave. I guess there are caves in this format. And then you earthbend. So that's very fitting for the story of the two lovers. Commons wise, I do like the first time flyer. I actually think this card's quite good. When it becomes a 2/3, it blocks the 2/2 tokens, which I think is pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna play any of these cards. I think I have enough like random playables with blasting jelly and stuff that I don't need to take the storm here. I don't think I want to play a second one of them, and I don't think I want to play the octopus form either. Just take a rare. Okay. Well, I mean, blue and white seems to be cut off completely. Well, that's tough. That's rough, buddy. All right, Water Tribe Captain is good enough. We didn't need much, but we did need a card or two. So we have 13, 14 creatures, and that's enough. Anyways, we get the last couple cards here. I'm not going to expect anything, but we'll unpause if there is. Yeah, notably, white-blue has been cut off on these last couple picks, so what can you do? I opened Aang and Wan Shi Tong, and I passed Toph to my right. If someone's going to cut off white-blue, that's what's going to happen. Okay, I decided I no longer wanted the light on me, so I turned my light off, and well, that's life. I'm sure you understand. Deck looks fine. Let's just jump into it, eh? All right, battling Final Fantasy character. Wow. Okay, yeah. I could see nothing more than this, and I'd be happy to keep. And here we get to go Compassionate Healer into at least maybe hitting a third land for Aang. I don't think that's going to be good here. I think I'm just going to play the Iguana Parrot. And if they counter it, they counter it. It's kind of my thought. Wasting their turn 2 mana. So I've played 5 mana before they played a single spell, which I think does put me on the advantage, but... Alright, they used a removal spell to kill one of my guys. That is A-okay. No. Unfortunately, the River Spirit's not very good here either. I could do this to draw a card. I think I'm going to end up airbending whatever the spell they play, though. And you know what? If they don't play a spell, I'm pretty okay with that, too, so... It's okay. The nice thing now is I can actually airbend. Nah. Don't think that that's very good. And I think I'm not going to risk it. At this point, I'm content to airbending lessen whatever they cast. They have seen enough. Alright, see y'all for round 2. And these Qs be popping off. That said, you know, we're at the territory where I'm facing a lot of mythic opponents, and that's kind of, I'm okay with it, but it is notable. I'm not facing off just some random nobodies. This is a mythic player. They played a lot of limited, so. This is close. I think without these submersible, I probably mulligan. But I think that card's like really good as a comeback card. So, well, a 5 mana sorcery, not what the doctor ordered. Well, I'm not so worried about the Fire Sage because I have like 2 ways to bounce the thing. Okay, I'm pretty okay with that. You know, I'm gonna play this and kind of just accept trade. If they kill it, they kill it. It's okay. Okay. So they did have interaction. They maybe didn't have draw. I'm gonna do this in hopes that they maybe spend a little bit more mana on this Fire Sage. I guess if they go land, yeah, they could double activate the Fire Sage. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I guess I'm willing to go down to 8. Oh, jeez. Double strike until end of turn? Oh, I'm just dead. I'm sorry, what is this thing? Okay, so this is an uncommon that I have to learn to play around. Splash, attach it, and then it gains double strike until end of turn. Huh. Well, shit. They got me there. What else can you do? I was expecting to take 8, not expecting to take 14. Or rather, I was expecting to take 5 damage, not 14 damage. And then I was going to bounce their thing. Like, I was happy with either of those outcomes. Well, you know what? We're already in a game, so not even going to pause. So let's see what they got here. What is a Wan Shi Tong? I'm gonna guess an airbending lesson to bounce the thing that they do. Well, on the draw and they play a 1-drop. A little tough. Okay, well, if that's all they do on turn 1 and 2, then I'm a little bit more okay with it. That's a pretty good turn 3. If they do activate, I'm like very... very content with that. Now they could probably 1 and then 3-drop or something like that, but... Okay, no destroy creature with no counters on it. I know that's a trick. Maybe? I try to pause these videos so that way, you know. Like, I actually just don't care if they kill my musician. Totally okay. They spent a lot of cards on that, actually. Oh, I didn't realize that was my only white mana. So now I do have to activate this, which I'm very willing to do. I just didn't realize that was the choice. And if they kill it, that's fine. I'm at 16. I'm not really worried about it. Azula always lie. I guess I could have double blocked. Sure. Well, we have X's 4 at the moment. I think I'd rather airbending lesson. It's a tough one. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was supposed to activate this. That's my bad. Definitely a punt. I guess if they play anything worse, I'm happy I'll have the counterspell active, but We'll deal with the fire or the Azula. Take 4-ish. I mean, if that's all they got going on, I feel kind of confused about that. Oh, so I didn't need to cast X at all. Interesting. Interesting. You just chill. They're a 3/3 flyer. We get to Wan Shi Tong. I feel better about having a 5/5 in play, but you know what? I don't expect them to live, but this is a good spot to be in. I mean, if they double cast a spell off this guy, like it's fine. Like if they end up 2-for-1ing themselves to kill my Wan Shi Tong, which should have been in play much earlier, I'm pretty okay with it. And also, okay, so that means the cat owl just ate their creature. And now they probably have a 2 damage spell to something. Sack a creature, kill a card. Or pay 5 mana to do so. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, clearly they should not have, or they could have gotten 2 more damage in, and they could have traded the owl, but I guess here it gives them the option to draw a card. Okay, well I think we go, it's pretty easy Momo into, it's actually mana neutral to do this. I'm pretty okay with going to. Or rather, I'm fairly okay with jumping with Momo. Make 4/1/1s, Scry 2 seems pretty good. Airbending lesson on Momo. I like that as a card, so I will keep that on top. Gosh, that's crazy. I mean, I guess I could re-equip, but at the moment, I'm pretty content to just crack the way. Nice. Well, I don't know how I did it, but we stayed alive. See y'all for the next. You're not waiting too long between these matches, but I don't know. I just wanted to say, if you're taking the point to spend some time watching these videos, clearly I'm very new at this, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But if you ever have any feedback or anything like that, I'm super happy to hear about it. But on that same note, we are facing off another Diamond 3 opponent, Maurice Andre. Let's try to win? Question mark? I like the submersible. If I'm not playing a 3-drop or 2-drop, bouncing there too seems kind of good. Land, less than ideal, I admit. I'm not going to do this for sure. Well, that's awkward, but I guess I'm okay with it. I don't really care. So we're going for the tempo play on turn 4, question mark? Can't say that that seems like a winning line, but you know what? Here we are, living our best life. Oh, that's a really good card. Getting to go Ascension into Airbending back their 3-1, that's really good. They seem like a pretty good white-green deck. What's this guy do? Whenever another leaves, create an ally. Oh, I played against this in the pre-release. It was quite strong. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. They got infinite looping at this point anyway, so... It's funny that this vehicle has no crew. You can only waterbend it, but clearly that does not matter too much. I kind of like the minstrel here, or musician here, and then attacking with 2/3/3s and tapping one of them, so... I mean... I got a winning line, I feel like. Making a bunch of 2/2s and then tapping a bunch of their creatures. We'll see if it's good enough, but, you know, I feel okay with where we're at. It could clearly go south pretty easily, but I think we're okay. Like, I think this crashing wave plus attacking for 10, 16 if this guy dies, or a lot if this guy doesn't die. I think that's pretty good. Alright, well, this next turn, clearly we're going to... Okay, I mean, if they have kill spell, kill spell. That's decent. Okay, so they're gonna get to go play a creature post-combat, and then... Yeah? That is good. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, they've dealt with the two things I kind of had gaming that I had planned on, so kind of think we're just dead here. Like, 3/8 power is not enough. Yeah, we're kind of just boned. Well, that's life. I had a line. I don't think it was the strongest, but I do not think we were predetermined to get here. That said, again, you know, we might find ourselves in a world where we can still win this. They probably should attack. I mean, they should not attack, but they should attack with the enthusiast, I guess. I guess on the flip side, like, they get creatures back. That's very good. But oh, does this change much? Maybe. Well, that's probably very good. Oh, crazy. I'm going to be able to airbend one of their creatures. I'm going to take 9 here for sure. And then I can airbend and then tap all of their creatures. Like, that seems really good. Do I get busted by anything? Probably not, no. +3, +3. I mean, if they do cast a pump spell, I actually don't lose, so... I'm doing in their main phase too, which is really awkward, but 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 5, 6, so it's okay. Oh man, am I gonna actually sneak this game out? Maybe. I mean, clearly if they have a removal spell, I could just bone, so... Sure. Oh, they do go up on life, but clearly that is not a relevant bit of information. Like, either I have enough damage or I don't, so... I think I stole this match. I mean, they could clearly have a spell, but, like... Again, I don't think you would wait this long. Untap a creature? Oh, they didn't realize about the stun counters. Wow, crazy. All right, so for anyone watching this, the stun counter interaction is whenever it would untap, you do not untap it, but instead remove that counter. So the fact that they went for that instead of like just untapping two or 2/1/1s, that is what lost in the game. That was exactly the card they needed, but it was close. Yeah, wow, holy cow. I'll take it. I can bet you that they're not going to make that same mistake again. All right, man. I'm still living off that high. That was a fun. That was a fun last match. Hopefully, this next one is less interesting in a good way. This is Momo's pet into like quench, and then or draw some stuff. So I think I'm okay with either outcome. And then like the battle fan into equipping Momo could be kind of good. Question mark? Question mark? Master Biendao. All right, we are off to the races. Hopefully we do all right. Thankfully it hit the land, so it's like less of a question of land. That card is really good. You want to count, sure. What trap? 3 mana, 3/3. I mean, there's a lot of 3 drops that are X power. You know? If they're not going to be playing creatures, if they grab a non-green, oh, that's red. Kind of tough. I actually think I do this right now and I look for a land. If I didn't have the Pian Dao, maybe I'm like a little more hesitant about using my spells, but I guess no, the Water Tribe Captain probably makes it worthwhile to hang back with. They're gonna rumble my Momo. Well, I do get to put a counter on Water Tribe Captain. I'm kind of just hoping they play a fatty here, you know? Play a King Boomy or something. Airbend my 4/4. Sure. They have reach. Do they have a lesson? Oh, I guess the cycle, yeah. Just get that the hell out of here. Alright, 1, 2. So if I draw a land, I can River Spirit, but otherwise I can't. If I draw... No, yeah. We're kind of just in a land waiting room. As funny as that is. Okay, Water Tribe Captain, or sorry, Earth Kingdom General is pretty good. They should probably attack with something. Yeah, I'm fair with that. I'm fine with that. We have 4/5 with Scry 2. And then airbending the permanent seems kind of like it would be good. It's kind of funny that you cannot airbend Earth, so... Well, the boulder does not concern himself. I'll just take the master out there. 4 power first striker is relevant, and if they end up like equipping and then attacking, like that's pretty good too. Or at least that's very good for me. Not for them. Not for them. I guess I can just take 4. I don't really care about that. Like if they have a trick, it's really not relevant. It's just not something that I wanted to do. Okay. Well, I think that worked out for the best for me. We countered their spell. We still have Paku. Or Piandao. I think it was Paku, no? I guess, truthfully, I don't know. That was my trick, so if they equip the staff, and then, well, that's gonna be a pretty good spell. Earthbending. You can make it a 5/5. That's relevant, or a 5-power first striker at least. Well, that seems. Oh, I mean, I'll take the card, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're pretty far away from that being relevant. Well, I mean, they have a pretty good attack, but okay. You know what? Fair enough. Did not consider the re-equip Takumi re-equip back to the forest. That is a good game plan. I guess I can re-equip that, but the tap X spell looks like it would be pretty lethal, so just take 7, it's fine. Ho ho! Okay, this card is just straight up busted. Man, okay, this card has gone up in my estimation in blue-white for sure. I'm not sure about the other color pairings, but it seems ridiculously good in blue-white. I guess really any kind of tempo-based strategy. All right, let's see what happens here. Well, turn 1 playful, turn 2 compassionate. Actually, this hand is a very good 4-card hand, and then like these 3 cards are all above average, I would say, in my deck. Momo is really good. I like this Momo quite a bit. I think I just airbend. Alright, this is a pretty textbook tempo deck. Or tempo draw. Getting to scry 2 lands to the bottom, like, feels like it's a pretty big game changer. Counterspell doesn't seem particularly relevant here. And then I can make this a creature and then maybe attempt to tap their board and then attack for lethal. Well, now it will not be lethal, but that's, I guess, okay. Man, that is a lot of lands to see. Okay, well, we have them dead on board if they tap out. Or, like, creature. That is also 4 land. Well, I guess this is not a land, but... Oof, tomato. That is, well, honestly, a little frustrating. But they're going to feed my 4/4. That's okay. I'll play a land because I have the land spell, but I will hold on to 1 because they are black. With the discard common. Well, now they need something. Worst case is Iroh is destroy all creatures. Okay, wait, this is a new one. The Rise of Sozin. Choose a card from an opponent's hand, graveyard, or library up to 4. So they have to choose it first. Well, I'll keep that on top, sure. If they don't, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Not being able to -2/-2 my board might just be GG. Rip all this scrying. Water Tribe. Looks like they're still probably dead here. What does Sozin do? Fire Lord Sozin. Menace 5/5. Firebending 3, whatever. When it deals combat damage, you may pay X. When you do, put any number of creature cards from a graveyard onto the battlefield. Huh. That's pretty good. He doesn't really synergize with himself very well, but 6 1/1s will get you. They put up a good fight, but not quite good enough to deal with 6 1/1s. Notably, we are at 5 wins and 1 loss. Feeling pretty good going into game 6. Or rather, match 7? Yeah, because we're 5, so 7 matches total. Hopefully that this turns out just as good as the last 5, except the loss. All right, I almost came back and I was roped because I was queued while I was playing, which is I was stepping away to try to take care of something real quick. Well, hopefully this can block the 2/2. I think being able to block this guy. Obviously, they're in a better position because they got the Scry, but I get to keep the Battle Fan around, which is not nothing, but it's not a ton. Rocky. Well, I guess I just need to hit a land here. Katara is good. I can airbender at least. I'm a little surprised they didn't offer the block, but I guess. Kiyoshi Warriors, you say, huh? Well, this does not feel like it's boding well for me now, but we'll see. I will absolutely trade the owl for the warrior. Maybe I should have double blocked, but that seems like it's just risky for no benefit. That's crazy. Why would they not have played that before and then just put a counter on the healer and attacked? I mean, you know what? Fair enough. It all works out in the end for them. I don't I don't like my position. And now I will double block Katara, because now I'm actually pretty far behind. It doesn't feel like it. Like, it's hard to see on board just what that feels like, but I feel very far behind. And I think that means I enter the territory where I need to draw something, or at least I need them to have not drawn something. Looks like they agree that it's a bit confusing. The board state is by no means guaranteed. Like, I can block the 3/3 with the healer. I eat the other two tokens if I want to go that route and take a few points of damage. Like, it's not like they can go all out aggressive here. I mean, if they have a removal spell, they should just use it. I'm tapped out, and it would be frustrating for them to not, but no, that's okay. We'll see what they end up doing. All right, attacking with the Katara. I think that would have made this attack earlier, and then I wouldn't have this. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, what's this thing? 3 mana, 3 mana, discard this, deals damage equal to the creatures you control. Fair enough. I mean, I am at 15. I guess I get to eat a creature. And that's like my best case scenario. I mean, in this position, we're very far behind. But we are not out of the woods yet. We are going to battle as hard as we can. We are trying our best to get to 7 wins. That would have been pretty nice to have drawn, but so we're going to take some damage. They can't necessarily attack with Katara, which I guess is something. But the guys are pretty good. I think that's kind of a little... That's an attack with weakness. I think they should just attack this and be happy they kill Aang. Looks like they're going to waterbend, just deciding on the mannerisms of the permanents that they are choosing. A lot of blue spells that I can't cast. That's alright. If I drop planes, I guess I could at least quench plus lessen. At least. I don't think I'm winning this one, but we are doing our darnest to try to win this, so. Katara, when it enters, make a dude. Creatures you control a base power. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I'm done. I'm done with this one. Give your creatures +X. Like, what the hell? That's really good. Alright, I won't lie. Blue-white seems strong, but I think I'm on the weaker subset of colors in blue-white. Like, the 1-3 make a clue, the Katara, all of those things seem really good. This hand is good. It's fine if I draw no lands. It's good if I draw planes. And it's still okay if I draw like an island. Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. Like, this card's really good. Now, notably, maybe I should have just wisdomed, because this 1-3 just destroys this 2-1, but it kind of stops them from attacking. Not that the 1 power is like super relevant, but I actually kind of like this quite a bit. I was conflicted. I was thinking about Momoing and then playing the Wisdom. But this option leads me to getting to cast the Benevolent River Spirit early, which I think is a good card, so I will try to play that early if I can. They could have the Quench spell, which would be annoying. Okay, I think they do actually have it. No, I think they have a different spell. And if they do have the counterspell, then they got me. Basically, what I'm trying to do there was I'm trying to just heal out their counterspells. Low and Lee. Get a Azula. Exiles a non-token creature they control. Then they exile a creature card from the graveyard. During your turn, you may cast cards exiled with Azula. And then any mana. That's pretty good. Well, I don't want to give them a free hit with Azula. I'm just going to play this. And then if they Azula, well, I probably just get rid of Momo. That's actually really funny. I think that was the right choice. I will just take 5 if they attack. Can't say I'm envious of my position if that's the case, but yeah. Not hitting a land was kind of rough. I could just block with everything. And they only get to kill, actually, like, these two or the musicians. I think I accept. Like, obviously the 6/6 is very good, but yeah, in hindsight, giving this the ability to kill the musician is kind of a big deal, but also on the flip side, that crawler is kind of a thing that is a thing. Yeah, well, on the flip side, we do have 2, 3, 7, 9, 11. Not lethal, but very close to lethal. And if they attack, I can, that has lifelink for reference. That's funny. Obviously, a lot better with the red lessons, but yeah, funny one. I mean, clearly I just take 8 or 6 here, rather. Um, kind of close. I think I make this block. If they have a trick, it's like fine. I mean, I could just make this not be so 6, 8, 12. Sorry, 8, 10, 11. So that's not lethal. That's not a lethal attacker. I think I do play this. And then if they go too crazy, I mean, we can just like block some number of these things. Well, if I draw land, I just kill them. So let's say there's just no way I block anything. Like the only thing I think I would have done differently is maybe like 2/2 on the 1/3, and then I just attack back for lethal, force them to have a card, which they could have. But on the flip side, like I get to use the blue spell to like tap their 6/6 and the the card the 5/4 they just played, so it's like they don't have that much going on. They need a thing or two, and yeah. Anyways, well, let's get in there for the trophy. You think this deck deserves a trophy? My first trophy of the format. Spoiler alert, I think my answer is no, but my deck certainly has a draw or two that I think can get there. So, I mean, from 1 and 2 to 6 and 2, I am very content with how this draft has gone. This draft or this pack, this hand, is very bad. And you know what? This hand is almost as bad, and I think I can keep this. Get rid of Appa, get rid of the Sandstorm. And I wish I would have got rid of a land. Noted. None of my cards would have done anything up to this point anyway, so. I guess I just take the healer. Well, you know, if they have a kill spell, I take a lot of damage. But if they don't, this hand still, I think it was better than my 6 and my 7. And if they do... It's hard to say. +1/+1 and double strike? Maybe that's a reason to block the 1/1 in that situation. Well, now I can at least block the 3/1. Sus. Well, hopefully it's not another Twin Blade. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, a 4/4 first strike might be enough. Probably won't be, but you know what? We're gonna live our best life. This puts me in the best position to win. Well, you know what? Fair enough. That's kind of bad form in my opinion, but especially when your opponent mulled to 5 and you still, like, you didn't have them dead on board, but you know what? Fair enough. This deck, as a 6 and 2 deck, I'm very happy with its results. Like, let's talk about Momo overperformed. Healer is as good as I expected it to be. You're alright. Bad. Good. But only if you have a few other ways to support it, like Momo's and like the Battle Fan. I think it's a lot better when you're playing like the River Spirits. We drew this one time, sadly. We drew this a lot of times, and it's only good sometimes, and we kind of drew it mostly only when it was very good. Bad. Okay. Good. Uh, Average. I don't know. It's kind of what I expected it to be. Whatever. Bad. Bad. Good. Of course, but we kind of expected Aang to be pretty good. I actually like the Snowballers and the Invasion quite a bit. Parrot. Nah. You're average. I don't know. I feel mediocre about you. And then Airbending Lesson, I'm actually down on. I'm sure there's a world where I would take it, but yeah. Either way, thanks all for hanging out. Hope you all have a good evening. Do whatever you gotta do. Take care of yourself. Do something nice for yourself today, even if it's just looking in the mirror and giving yourself a wink and saying, hey, you're kind of cute. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later.